So what's Trendsetters Talk?
I think the only way.
Ain't nobody tell you correct. And leave all of that on there too.
Okay, we good. We good. You
I'm
know?
fine.
Um,
We can sit on each other's lap.
I think the only way that we can really honestly respond to what's Trendsetters Talk is by answering the question of why we doing it. You know, what's the purpose?
One purpose is for me,
Mm-hmm.
let's go back a little. Our conversations, our debates, our yelling, trying to get our points across. I really feel that's what led to Trendsetters Talk. We had so much to say and no one else to hear.
Mm-hmm.
We have so much to say, and going back to our teachers with DOD,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we are the mouth, we are the voice of the nations, and that's one thing that I took. One part of a thing that I took from the class.
Okay.
We are a voice to the voiceless. So I want to be a voice. And when you came up with this, when you said God downloaded it and told you, I really think something so simple as two gray haired women speaking their truth, whether we liked it or not, but it was good for us, has taught, has led this. I think it was an open door.
I think it was an open door. I think it was how we grew.
Yeah.
And it opened up a lot of different possibilities,
Hmm.
and it allowed us to recognize
Hmm.
some things that needed to be fixed within our communities, and
And ourselves.
and ourselves, and understanding that was like a pinnacle point of understanding that we had to get. There's so much more information that needs to be, you know, and so much knowledge and so much information that needs to be attained within our community. And how can we get it out? One of my answers to why we're doing it, if you would have asked me that a week ago, I would have came up with, this is a community based resource hub, and we
Oh
want to
yes,
have
scripted.
um, we want to have showcase community based organizations and entrepreneurs and
Yeah,
events and
and
things
that's all
like
gonna
that,
happen.
and as you say, very scripted. But now, since we've been doing it, it's evolved in so much more. I said to you that a lot of this comes from getting the phone calls, the constant phone calls of, Heidi, how we do this, or Miss Washington, do you know where to get this?
Right.
It's always some resource, always some information that I was giving to people and not able
Well,
to, always not able to direct them or able to direct them, but it's always coming from me. And if I'm the source of the information, and there's so many people, like how you said it, where were you 20 years ago? You understand what I'm saying? So if I'm the source of information, then I have to get the information out to the people who need it the most. I don't need it, you know.
what can
So,
I add? Also, it helped us to communicate.
mhm.
Um, During all our calls, we cried, we yelled, but we got to know each other from the inside. We got to know each other's heart and the real truth on things that I could say for myself. I've held in
Mhm.
because I had no one to talk to that can understand my truth. And look how long it took me to find someone like you. You know, if we can't, I think God is using us because if we can't sit here and correct each other, help each other, push each other, just by a phone call, us debating, and thank God for video calls, that we could look at each other like, is you telling the truth or not? You know. But I like the video calls also because I felt like we still there in the same room. But what I took was, oh my God, I ain't like a lot you said to me at times. But like you said, we had to go back and decipher. Take the meat and throw away the bone, as you would tell me. But it was good for me.
I didn't tell you throw away the bone. I told you stick it in your pocket.
In case I gotta come back to it. But it grew.
Because you may need it further down the line. You may need the bone.